Hello everyone. So, Honorable Governor of Telangana and Chancellor of Kakatiya University, Shri Jishnudev Varmaji, Vice Chancellor of Kakatiya University, Professor K. Pratap Reddy Garu, and distinguished guests, members of Academic Senate, members of Executive Council, deans, faculty members, parents, and my dear students. It's my honor to be here with you all today on this special occasion. So convocation is one of the most joyous moments in students' life. So this is a moment of celebration, a milestone that marks not just the end of one chapter, it beginning of an extraordinary journey ahead. Thank you, Kakatiya University and the organizing committee for making me part of this special occasion. So let me tell you, our Chancellor, Honorable Governor of Telangana is one of the great, Sri Jishnudev Varmaji is one of the great personalities we have today. So he is not only as a governor and doing official duties, he also make it a point that try to connect with all individuals and different capacities. Recently, during Telangana Formation Day, so he felicitated few people who are doing well in different fields. So I was fortunate to be one of them. So I thankful to Sir and also Raj Bhavan to making me part of that list of eminent people in Telangana. First of all, to all the graduates, congratulations. So you earned this moment through countless hours and hard work, late night studies, and unwavering determination. So, but let's also make the moment of honor to those who stood by you. Of course, your own hard work is there, but at the same time, people who are stood by you, like your parents, teachers, and friends who cheered you on, believed you, and sometimes pushed you when it is required. And this achievement is as much as of yours and also their own, like all the people who supported you. Today, I speak to you not as a director of one of the institution, that is CSIR Institute of Chemical Technology, but as someone who once, just like you, sitting in among the audience, and of course with some of the uncertainties, what to do next, and also some kind of desire, some kind of burning desires to what to do, something to do, contribute to the society, or more than that, I think to earn some money. I think we all go through these matters always. So I came from a small village in Nalgonda district. It's called Ramannapet, Shovanadripuram to be specialized, in one small village. And I studied all my education in Telugu medium, government colleges, government schools, and up to BSc. So up to MSc also I wanted to do in Telugu medium. There was nobody was offering in Telugu medium MSc. So I had no choice. So I had to do my MSc in English medium. And of course I pushed hard to join few words. Of course, even today also I struggle to make a fluent English, but I try my best to whatever I can do. So for a brief period, I also worked. Of course, why I'm telling these things, some inspiration may come to you, some of you. So for a brief period of few years, I also worked as a paper boy. Basically, morning I used to get up around 4 o'clock and used to work in. Take cycle and go around Tarnaka, Maulali, and all those areas where I am the director today. I used to move around and put newspapers. At least 3 years I worked, and I also worked particularly during summer vacations. I used to work in some factories in Uppal. We have a lot of factories, right? So once I tell you this small story. So I used to work in one wood. There is something called Eggwood in Ramantapur Road. There's one place. So I used to work in that place. That time my goal was to become like a supervisor. So because that supervisor, because we used to move around all these wood pieces, ఆ చిన్న చిన్న పీసులు ఉంటాయి కదా అవన్నీ తీసేవాళ్ళు. అప్పుడు దట్ సూపర్వైజర్ యూస్ టు లిటిల్ ట్రబుల్ us or give hard work. Of course, he is doing his duty. My goal was to become, one day I'll become that supervisor, and that was my goal. So, but things changed. Of course, a little bit of luck, a little bit of hard work, I think. So why I'm telling you all these things, I think if someone like me from a rural background and with no proper credentials, particularly I did not go to convent school or any school, I mean like any higher schools. So I became today one of the director of one of the institution, one of the premier institute in the country, that is a CSR IICT. Then I can tell you this, there is no limit what you can achieve. Your background is not your boundary. So remember, your dreams are not defined by where you start. You can start from anywhere in the small village or small place, no English medium or anything. Anywhere you can start, but you can reach anywhere. Why I'm telling is not that I achieved something great, but at least people like me can go to this stage. I'm sure many of you can go much bigger than me, much higher heights you can reach. So your graduation is the beginning of a new journey, and of course you will face a lot of challenges in the future. Some are very difficult, some are small challenges, but I urge you to treat all these challenges to make it as it's like a stepping stones for all of you. I think this is but every setback, even for me, taught me something important and made me more strong. And every obstacle pushed to do better and better. And you must remember that failures is also a very important part of our journey. Don't think that the failures are sometimes you may get into the troubles, but these are all learning lessons. These are like years. If you go through that process, you will become better and better. And particularly language also need not be barrier for many students from rural and regional backgrounds. English can feel sometimes a barrier. People think, but it is not a barrier. But at least I can, in my case, of course, although initially I used to feel bad, but over the years I realized that it's not English is important, but at the same time thinking and the efforts, how you communicate sometimes always matters. What exactly ideas and how you do it, that is also important. With conviction, if you speak, doesn't matter what language you speak. So in today's world, especially in 2025. Knowledge alone no longer enough. What matters is how much you use it effectively. That is important. How much you now look at the now digital system what we have here. In any world, information you can get in fingertips. You can get in few minutes or seconds you can get. So that kind of information we have in everybody using smartphones is right. So when you are this kind of world you are living in 2025. I think how best to use whatever you knowledge. You may gain a lot of knowledge, but how best you can use it, that is important. So in particularly in the technology like automation, global connections and qualities, you imagine empathy and clarity, all that is very, very important for your life, how you shape it in your future. So particularly I request you all to invest in these matters, learn to write and speak with confidence, and be open to feedback and try new things. Always ask questions. And today we are at the stage, particularly younger generation, I'm talking about it, like you all. So in another, like by 2047, India is completing 100 years. We are calling it as a Viksit Bharat. So, but this vision will not be achieved through just government policies. Of course, government, particularly central government is talking about Viksit Bharat 2047. It's just vision or making policies, it's not enough. So it depends on the youth, how you shape it. So most of you are going to be in the future leaders, and many of you will be occupying these seats here by 2047. And hoping that you all do very well in your careers. So one of the most powerful tool for building a developed nation is research. So without research, there can be no innovation. Without innovation, there cannot be solving any challenges of today or be ready to use those for tomorrow. Whether it is a clean energy, climate change, healthcare, food security, or digital inclusion research is a foundation for every solution. So I urge you all that consider research not as something far away from as laboratories, but pathway open to anyone who is curious, committed. You can do anywhere this research. Need not be science and technology. You can choose any field. Let me tell you, few minutes before I conclude, at IICT, that is one of the largest organization in our country, where I'm coming from. And so we do chemistry and chemical technology. Mainly we work on those areas. Just to tell you a couple of things what we do, so that you get some motivated or you will choose to join us in Institute of Chemical Technology. So India, you all know that it's called pharmaceutical hub today. So many countries we supply medicines and vaccines. More than 50% of vaccines we produce in India. And more than that, Hyderabad particularly is becoming hub of pharmaceuticals. And even today, 1 out of 3 medicines in USA come from India. So out of that, Hyderabad is playing a major role in this. So why I'm telling you this, IICT, like that time it used to be RRL, Regional Research Laboratory, played a major role along with IDPL and Central University, Usman University. We played a major role making today Hyderabad as a pharma hub today. So that's credit we take. And give you one example I'll give you. Recently, we all went through these tough times of COVID. Everybody struggled. No medicines, no vaccines. So we, IICT, worked hard along with Bharat Biotech. There is something called Covaxin. There's indigenous vaccine. Bharat Biotech developed and they put it in the market, and many of you took that vaccine. And what we did is every vaccine has a different ingredients. There is something called TLR78 agonist molecule. That is organic molecule, small molecule. IICT made that molecule, few kilograms of that material, and gave it to Bharat Biotech. Because this is only one vaccine vial has only micrograms of material is required. So we made that kilos of material and gave it to Bharat Biotech. Bharat Biotech used that material and they supplied to not only our country, different countries. So why I'm giving that example is, today in this audience, whoever took Covaxin, so there is small component of our IICT or CSIR is there in your body today. So that's kind of contributions we are giving. And similarly, it's like waste to wealth. So that is another big thing we are trying to do. In a lot of places now, waste is piling up. And IICT used technology. We developed technology, and using enzyme-based technology, we convert waste to wealth, particularly biogas. If you look at, if anybody go to this Boinpalli area, there's a vegetable market. There's about 10 tons per day waste is being created there. Using our IICT technology, we created a reactor so that can convert that 10 tons per day to biogas and also biomanure. So that's we are trying to help, and it was also mentioned in Honorable Prime Minister's Mann Ki Baat. So after that became more popular. People are visiting there, and it becoming more popular. We are trying to establish in different parts of the country. That's something we have been doing. And similarly, plastics. And plastic, we also teach our children, and we also try to minimize. But without plastic today, it's difficult our life today. Even when you get up in the morning, we start with the toothbrush. So that is also plastic, right? Everything, every part of our now daily life, it is becoming plastic use. Instead of avoiding plastic today, I think we cannot we should understand that without plastic we cannot live today. Instead of worrying about plastic, can you think of solutions for that? Can you think of compostable or biodegradable plastic? So that's where IICT recently came up with compostable plastic, and that solution gave it to some industries. And industry, they are now practicing, particularly if you happen to go to Apollo Pharmacy, there's a carry bags they carry with our IICT logo, and also we are trying to implement into different parts of the places. That's something we are trying to do. And similarly, we are also biodegradable sanitary napkins and other things we are trying to do. But what I'm trying to say is not only this, even today is rice bran oil, what we use in the country is about 70 to 80% of the industries, they use IICT technology, that is degumming technology. So these are all some of the contributions we made. Again, I'm not getting into all the details, but again, what we are trying to do is We do research for the benefit of society, and if you think our chemistry or chemical technologies or related technologies are interesting to you, your research, I welcome you all to join as a young through internships or fellowships or research opportunities. As a scientist, you can do many things we can do together. So as you leave this campus, remember to stay humble, stay close to your values, your family and your roots. Keep learning for improving your knowledge, whatever you do it, and be kind to others. And these are some of the suggestions I'm trying to give. I don't know how much you can take you all, but please do pay attention to those, and never stop believing in your potential, your own potential. Don't think that other person is great, other person, can I be there, can I be there? Don't be there like that. You believe in yourself. You have your own potential. God has given to you enough potential. Do in a different way. Everybody will not be good in all things. Some people will be good in some things. Some people will be good in things. Everybody has their own potential. And be curious, ask questions, challenge, always status quo. That the world needs your fresh perspectives and out-of-box thinking. Success is sweeter when it uplifts others and you carry the community around you with you. Collaborate, mentor, shape your future. So once again, congratulations to each one of you. I wish you a life of learning, growth, and meaningful success. Go out there and make your mark, not just for yourself, but for all those who will follow your footsteps. Congratulations once again, and wishing you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.